Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a wedding related video because my wedding is in literally, today's Wednesday, my wedding is Saturday, so 3 days, crazy. And I just wanted to sit down and film a video about all of the things that I've purchased for my wedding. So a lot of times we forget about the things that we have to purchase for our wedding and we don't really include that in our budget. So I wanted to sit down and film this video for any future brides out there to let you know, I mean, you don't have to purchase all these things by any means, but just some things to consider that you might need for your ceremony, your reception, or anything like that. So this includes gifts to your family, your future husband or wife, anything related to the flower girls, the bridesmaids, signage for your wedding, anything like that. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I don't want to make this too long. There's a lot to cover. If you're not already, be sure to subscribe down below and give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy it. But let's just get started with one of the biggest things that you need at your wedding, or something that most people have at their wedding, and that is a guest book. You could totally just go out to Michael's and buy a guest book, but it is something that you might want to think about beforehand. If you want to go a little more unique and modern, you could do what me and my fiance Patrick decided to do, and that was to get something that could be a decor piece in our home later on. So this is our guest book right here sitting behind me, and we are absolutely in love with it, and I will link all of these Etsy shops and everything down below. So definitely don't miss the description box. This is our guest book, and it's actually not heavy at all, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It's just this really big round wooden circle, and it has an acrylic piece in the middle that says our last name and our wedding date. So it says The Loves, established 10/26/2019. And basically I just got this pack of Sharpie pens. So these are the two-sided 12 count ultra 12 count fine and ultra fine pins that will look great on this. We wanted to have guests sign in black so it wasn't too distracting from the white. But yeah, this is just going to look beautiful. All of your guests can sign this. If you don't want them to sign the front, you could totally have them sign the back, either way. Yeah, so that is one of our favorite things that we have purchased for the wedding. We got a 30-inch that just fit our guest range. The Etsy seller is amazing, very quick with everything that they do. So I definitely recommend that shop, and it's pretty light, and we just are bringing an easel and standing it on the easel, and it'll be good to go. Next up, let's talk about flower girl items. So if you're having any flower girls or ring bearers, you probably should think about what they're gonna wear and what they're gonna carry, anything like that. So Patrick and I have 2 flower girls and 1 very small ring bearer. Our ring bearer is my brother's son. He is less than a year old and he is so freaking precious. We'll talk about that in a minute though. But first, here are the flower girl dresses that I chose for my wedding. I love these. They are by the shop on Etsy, The Little Kitten. She makes incredible pieces. I wanted to choose something that was really comfortable because both of the girls in our wedding are at the age where I know they're just gonna be running around, playing, having the best time. So I wanted them to be comfortable, but it still looked pretty elegant, since that's kind of the more so theme of our wedding, is like very modern, elegant sort of feeling. This material right here is very soft, very stretchy, and it is lined in here so it's not going to be uncomfortable for them. And then it's just like a flowy piece of tulle. I got mine in the shade Ivory. She also does, so if it all comes with like a white top, white lace top, but you can do a burgundy bottom, you could do pink, blue, anything. So she does a lot of stuff. I just chose the ivory bottom, but then it does come with this ribbon here that you tie around the waist, and I will insert a picture because it's much easier to see. But yeah, you tie the ribbon around the back and it just forms this really big, cute bow, and then the back is kind of like V detail and it shows the pretty lace right there. So yeah, I love this, and like I said, our wedding is a late October wedding, so it's October 26th. So I wanted them to have a little bit of coverage on their arms so they weren't super cold. So I love that dress and it looks perfect on them. I just think they're gonna look so adorable. And for flower girl baskets, I picked up these little guys just from Amazon. I wanted something, I mean, it's just a basket. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to spend a ton of money on these because you can, I mean, with a wedding, you can spend a lot of money on anything, but there's just certain things that you don't really need to spend a lot of money on, you know what I'm saying? And a Flower Girl basket to me was one of those. I know they are probably not even gonna think twice about this basket. So Amazon it was, and this one's pretty cute. It just has the bows on the side. It is the same like ivory sort of color. So I got 2 of these because I have 2 Flower Girls. I'm gonna keep the other one in the package just because we don't need to take it out right now. So yeah, I got the baskets from Amazon, very simple. And then I got rose petals. I got fake rose petals on Etsy because if you get them from your florist, it is pretty expensive. So I just got these from the shop Garden Rose Weddings. So that is the shop. And I actually will just go ahead and pour some of these in here. That is what they look like. They are really, really pretty. And they're like silk petals. So they're kind of, I don't know, they look pretty real though. I mean, I like how they kind of fold and everything like that. And if you look at the sash of the bridesmaid or of the Flower Girl sashes, the petals match almost perfectly. So I was really, really pleased with that. And then our colors are the deep wine, the dusty rose, and the ivory. So yeah, I really, really like these. I think that they are just going to look super cute. Of course, if you want your Flower Girls to have petals, if you don't, a lot of people choose not to do that. I will probably have them carry these, but also another big task for our Flower Girls, mostly one of them, the older Flower Girl. Her job is to pull my little nephew in a wagon. So I'm not gonna hold this wagon up for you guys. I will just insert another video clip. Basically, I got this wagon on Etsy and it is so cute. As soon as we knew we were getting married and that my brother and his wife were pregnant, we knew we wanted Jack in the wedding, and he is just so precious, and I'm just literally obsessed with how that's gonna look in the wedding. It's going to be so adorable. So anyways, I knew I had to find a wagon for him to ride in because he won't be able to walk on his own down the aisle. And this is just gonna be amazing. He loves it too. He loves riding. He doesn't even want to stop once you put him in there. And that is kind of the dealio with all of our Flower Girl, ring bearer, things like that. And if you were wondering, I don't know if I actually showed the bag, but this is what the silk rose petals come in. Just a little bag like this. But they're really nice, and they come in so many different color schemes, like any color scheme you could ever want. Next up, let's talk about our bridesmaid gifts. So this is another thing that you don't have to do, but you know, it's pretty standard to get your bridesmaids or your wedding party something. So I knew I definitely wanted the like silk robe little thing that everyone has at their wedding, and you take the pictures and the robes and it's cute and whatever. But I wanted to find something a little different than some of the weddings that I had been in, just because I don't know, I don't like to repeat and things like that. So I wanted to find something a little bit unique. So I looked on Etsy, they were like 40 bucks a piece. I'm like, whoa, I have 9 bridesmaids, plus I got one for my mom and my mother-in-law, and then myself, of course. So that's 12 robes, and I was just like, oh, it's a little expensive. But then I went on Amazon, of course, my favorite place, and I was able to find the exact same robe that was selling for $40 on Amazon for like 20. So I was very happy with that. So I got all of my bridesmaids this robe right here, and I like that this robe isn't like super cheap feeling. It's really nice quality. The silk is kind of like a thicker silk. I like the dusty rose color. It's gorgeous. And then my favorite part is the lace detail that is at the end of the sleeve and the end of the robe. So I really, really love these, and they don't have anything on the back, nothing like that. If you wanted to, you could totally like embroider them or something like that, but I just chose not to. So this is what all of my 9 bridesmaids will be in, this color right here. And they come in all different sizes, small through like double XL, I think. And then for my mom and my mother-in-law, I got another color. And I really love this color. It's going to look so good. I just thought it would be pretty with my 9 bridesmaids in the pink, and then my mom and mother-in-law in this beautiful champagne ivory color. Again, with the lace, the exact same robe, just a different color. And then of course my robe is the exact same one, but in a white. So yeah, very pretty, very affordable compared to most other robes, you know. pretty affordable and a great piece. I feel like your bridesmaids are going to get so much use out of. They can wear it forevermore. It's not like it says wedding on it or anything like that. So I really love those. And then also for my bridesmaids, I got them this. So this one is my cousin Allison's. And I got these boxes on Etsy. You could opt to get them with a necklace, but I wanted to purchase the necklaces separately. So I just purchased the box with the, ignore my nails guys, I'm getting them done today. I got them done without the necklace. I just ordered the box and the little card that says, Allison, thank you for being my bridesmaid. It has each of their names on it. And then my maid of honor says, Amber, thank you for being my maid of honor instead of bridesmaid. So I love these, and then they do come with the little ribbon and name tags to tie around them. I haven't done that yet because I want to write them their cards and then tie those around it. So these cards are from Amazon. I got a 2-pack because I have 9 bridesmaids, so I have to get a lot. Just look like this. So it says to my bridesmaid, and then you can open it up and write whatever you want. So that's really, really nice, because I really wanted to make it a point to write my bridesmaids some really sweet notes from me on my wedding day. So yeah, that's a really good thing. And then, like I said, I got a 2-pack, so it comes with maid of honor, bridesmaid, and then it also comes with flower girl. There's 2 different sets and I got both of them. Also comes with flower girl ones, and then ones to your parents. So to the first man I ever loved, for your dad. One to give to your future husband or wife. It says, I can't wait to marry you. And then this one that says, to my mother, my best friend. So those are really, really nice, super inexpensive from Amazon, and they'll be here really soon. So that's nice if you are, you know, forgot about stuff like that and you need to order them super quick. They will be here. And they're really cute and just fit the aesthetic, and they're almost the exact same size as these boxes. So I'm just going to place it right like that and tie the ribbon around it, and we're good to go. Now for my mother-in-law's gift, because it is kind of similar to my bridesmaids. Like I said, she has the same robe, and I wanted her to have a little something also to open, but it's of course a little different because she is not my bridesmaid. This one is for her. It's just the same little box. Again, I ordered the box and the card from Etsy, and this one just says, Kathy, thank you for raising your son to be the man of my dreams. I am grateful you are trusting me with a piece of your heart. So very cute. And I did buy the necklace separately, and the necklace is from Kate Spade. I just thought this was such a gorgeous necklace. I love it. It's kind of like a chocolatey, I don't know, it's kind of like a very unique sort of colored necklace, and it looks beautiful with this card from Etsy. So I really hope that she likes this. And then for my mom's gift, since we're talking about the robes and everything I'm getting them, I am so excited for my mom's gift. It is incredible and so beautiful. So let me get it. So first, it'll go in this frame. You can see my little ring light. I just got a little mirrored frame with gold on the outside from Home Goods. I just put this in here so you guys could see. But this is my mom's gift, and I am obsessed with it. It's so beautiful. So this is an Etsy seller that you send her a picture of your dress, a picture of your mom's dress, or you could do it with your dad or your fiance, anybody. Basically, she will draw you guys like a custom little sketch, and you can get it printed and put in a frame like this for a wedding gift. And I love this. She did such an amazing job. I mean, that looks just like me and my mom, and she did such an amazing job. So, and I had her make a couple revisions. Like, I was like, my dress is a little more sparkly. Would you include that? And she totally was like, of course, like, I'll do whatever you want. It just says, forever your little girl and best friend for life. And I think my mom is going to absolutely love this, because that looks just like her dress, just like my dress. That looks just like us. It's so cool. And this is just such a fun and unique piece that your mom, your dad, or whoever you get, you know, drawn out will love forever. I don't know why the lighting just got super dark, but we're just gonna have to kind of deal with it. But I did forget to mention one thing about the bridesmaid robes. I did get this 12-pack of silk hangers from Amazon. I think it was like 25, 30 bucks. And these are really cute, and also another added gift for your bridesmaids. I mean, this is really cute to just take home and I don't know, display anything. They could use it maybe for their wedding day one day, you know, to hang their wedding dress. Anything like that would be super cute. And this is probably what I will use to take photos of my wedding dress and all of the bridesmaids dresses. You could have your photographer put them on this, take photos while the girls are in their robe, and of course you can hang the robes on them before you give them to your bridesmaids. So this was a pack of 12, like I said, which is absolutely perfect because that's exactly how many I need. And yeah, pretty inexpensive for like a silk hanger. While we're on the subject of gifts, I will show you guys what I got my dad. So dads are very hard to shop for, I feel like, for your wedding. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of just a weird thing because my dad, a lot of them I saw on Etsy were like coffee mugs and handkerchiefs. I'm like, that's just not my dad, you know? So I ended up just getting him this little photo frame that I will put a picture of him and I when I was little, and then once we actually have a photo of us on the wedding day, I will swap it out. But it just says, "To my dad on my wedding day, you are the first man I ever loved and the one who taught me I could do anything. Thank you for always being by my side today and always. I love you. Love always, Kayla, October 26, 2019. Which this is like totally the best gift for my dad, I think, because he's a very sentimental guy. Like, I mean, yeah, I think he'll just really like this better than anything that would, like a coffee mug or anything like that. I think he will like this a lot. And it's just like a very like simple, manly, like wood looking frame. So yeah, very simple, but I do think that he will really enjoy that. It's kind of the same sort of concept as my mom's gift, like a little personalized something. And then for Patrick's gift, we really aren't surprising each other. I mean, we kind of both like picked it out. When you're spending this much money on someone, you want them to like what they're getting. So he wanted a gold cross necklace to match his gold wedding band. So that's what I got him, and this is 14 karat gold, the cross pendant. So it's pretty simple. It's not too like over the top or anything like that. And honestly, so it just comes in this little bag here, which I will probably keep on it, and then in this box, and I will literally probably just wrap this little tiny box and call it a day. But yeah, so that's what I got him. I pretty much know what he got me. He knows what I got him. It's pretty much not a surprise, but that was totally okay with us. All right, moving on to the card box. So you're gonna want something for your guests to put cards in. And I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money. Still wanted it to match my theme though. So I picked up this card box from Etsy. It just looks like this. So it's just gold and white, and that's what it'll look like once it's put together. Currently mine is still folded up, but it's really, really pretty, very like sturdy feeling. And I've had this for a while now, and it's, you know, hasn't gotten messed up or anything like that. So just something to consider. There's, again, really expensive ones on Etsy if you wanted to go for like an acrylic one with your name on it or anything like that. But I thought just the paper one with the gold and white is, you know, completely fine. So going along with that same concept, you're gonna want a lot of signage for your wedding. And this is something that a lot of people forget about until, if you hopefully have a wedding planner, they're like, okay, do you have a sign for this, whatever. So you're gonna need signage, and you can get it done pretty inexpensive, like very inexpensive. If you just go on Etsy, buy the PDF that you like, download it, edit it to say what you want, upload it to like staples.com or some. Actually, don't even upload it to staples.com. Call your local Staples and say, I have this order, can I email you these PDFs? And they will do it like that. It's very hard to do it on their website, so I definitely recommend just email your Staples printing services and they will do it for you so much easier. That's exactly what I did, and it was great. They were great. Everything was great. So I'll show you a couple of the signs that I did pick up. This is just a poster that says, welcome to our unplugged ceremony. It basically just says to turn off your cell phones and cameras, and then it says, thank you, Kayla and Patrick, October 26, 19, and where we're getting married. So this is a pretty big poster that I just got printed from Staples. Everything that I got printed from Staples looks gorgeous. It's like perfectly done. Walmart, not so much of a good experience because I ordered a frame for this to fit in. I went all the way out on the other side of town to pick it up. I get it home and they sent me the complete wrong size frame. So you know, things like this come up in your wedding. Always, 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 always prepare for something to go wrong. I mean, that sounds bad, but seriously, it's not all rainbows and butterflies, guys. We have a few other signs that I ordered, like I said, from Etsy, and then printed them, and then got these frames from Dollar Tree. So this one is just a shuttle service. Our venue requires us to have a transportation service, so I just wanted to have a little sign about the times of the pickups. This one just says, please sign, that we can sit next to our big guest book right there. Then we have cards and gifts. Thank you from the new Mr. and Mrs. So this, again, just something good to have on your gift table. And like I said, those frames are all $1 from the Dollar Tree. I also got this one printed that just has all of our desserts, which is messed up, so that's great. I need to tape that, and so it doesn't do that. But yeah, I just printed this thing with all of our desserts on it and put it in this nicer frame from Amazon. I did not realize, though, these are strictly wall mounting frames, and they do not have a kickstand, so I don't know what we're gonna do about that, but I'm just gonna leave it and let my wedding planner deal with it. She'll figure it out. So anyways, but that's one of the things I got printed. I got one of these printed for every table that just says, oh snap, please check out our Snapchat filter, share your photos on social media with our little hashtag there. Just a little 5x7 that says, find your seat, to place next to our place cards, which leads me to our place cards. So this, I did the exact same thing. I actually already had a photo printer at my house, so it was pretty easy for me to just buy the tent card Avery labels on Amazon. I will link them down below. Buy a PDF from Etsy. I had Patrick, that was one of his wedding tasks, to type in all of our guests, their table, and what they're eating, because we do have a plate of dinner, so we have to put a little icon on their place card of what they're eating. So we just did that and printed them at home. It was super easy. He tore the perforated paper off of all of the sides and everything, and they look great. So I will insert a clip of them here. They are downstairs, I think, so I don't feel like going to get them, but very easy, very inexpensive, so definitely recommend that. And then I think that's all the signs. I do have one that I still need to print for the photo booth that we're gonna have, and then I also did get this. I'm not sure, I'm just gonna give it to my wedding planner and be like, if you feel like we need another sign for anything, just use this. It has the gold letters and the white, so it's really pretty and matches for, you know, any bridal occasion. This would also be good for photo props, maybe like pre-ceremony. Your bridesmaids could put something on it, and I don't know, it'd just be really cute. A very inexpensive, cute little prop to have to either use for decor for your wedding or photo purposes in the beginning. As far as what I'm wearing on the day of my wedding, of course, you don't want to forget to buy a dress, buy jewelry. I just got a few pieces from Kendra Scott, and my mom was so nice to get me a bracelet herself to wear as well. So I have lots of jewelry. I mean, if you're wanting to do the something barred, something blue, make sure to incorporate that as well. I have a garter set that I ordered on Etsy as well that does have a blue little ribbon. It's supposed to be delivered today, so I'll again try to insert a clip of that. But it's very cute. It comes with a keepsake garter if you want to frame it or put it in your wedding, you know, scrapbook or whatever you do. You could do that, and then it also has a toss away garter for you to throw at your wedding for the garter toss. So that's really cute, and that'll give me my something blue. My shoes are by Jeffrey Campbell. Very gorgeous, so pretty, like sparkly heels. They're really comfortable. I wore them on my bachelorette party. Next, our table numbers. I did also order from Etsy, like literally that's my life. And they look like this right now. So they just come in this bundle, which I'm gonna keep them like this because they're very easy to travel with like this. But basically you will peel off this paper here and they will be gold. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is the actual color of them. So they are gold, but like I said, you just gotta peel off all of that. They're not like, you know, the most expensive things in the world. They're not the fanciest things in the world, but that is all I needed. I thought they were really cute and I like the font of them. I think they're just gonna look gorgeous on the tables. So again, this is something that I will just give to my wedding planner. She will do that. If you don't know, I used to work part-time as a assistant wedding planner. So me and my wedding planner, she's also kind of like my boss. So we know each other, which has been really nice to just, you know, feel comfortable and be like, hey, what about this? What about this? What about this? So next up, a unity ceremony. So this is something you don't have to do at all, but a lot of people in modern weddings do a unity ceremony. A lot of people do the sand ceremony where they pour the different color sand and blah, blah, blah. They do the tying the knot. That's usually for a Christian ceremony. That's like a strand of 3 cords is not easily broken. That's the scripture that goes with it. So, again, I love all of those and I've seen them a lot at weddings, but we wanted to do something a little different that we hadn't seen before and that we felt like was most us. So we saw the idea of a time capsule box. It's called a lot of different things. A wine box if you're just completely non-religious. Some people call it a time capsule box. Some people call it an anniversary box, which is what we're doing. And so I ordered this one off of Etsy. The shipping was super, super fast. Again, this is something you can buy a really expensive one if you want. I just got a pretty basic one because, like, well, you know, it's just a little wooden box. It's adorable, don't get me wrong, but you know. So here's the one that we ordered from Etsy. It just says, again, Kayla and Patrick 10/26/19. Basically, they just engraved our names, and you will just slide this up during the, or this will be off during the ceremony. And this is what our wine, or our anniversary box will have in it. So we'll start off with a bottle of wine. This is a bottle of wine that we purchased when we were in Napa Valley. So that was a really fun trip for us and everything like that. You could put a wine bottle from your wedding day, from, I don't know, any special occasion. You don't have to put wine in it if you don't want to. Aside from this, we will put some pictures of us when we first started dating 8 years ago. We will put in anything like that. You can put in a house key or anything like that. And then we will have vow books that we read to each other, of course, during our ceremony. And then we will put in our we will put our vow books in here and then close the ceremony box during our ceremony. And we will open it again 1 year later and 5 years later, 10, blah, 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 each year on our anniversary. So that's a really fun idea. And the seller of this was really great and easy to work with and very fast. So I really like that. Now for the photo booth stuff that I mentioned. So basically for the photo booth, you will need a backdrop. Luckily my mom had already bought one for my bridal shower. So you'll need a little stand for your backdrop to hold it up. You will need a tripod for either a DSLR camera, an iPad, an iPhone, anything like that. You'll need a tripod for it, whatever is gonna be taking the photos. You will need, you don't need, but it's nice to have a little remote. I don't think I have mine here with me, but a little remote so you can connect it via Bluetooth and the person doesn't have to actually touch the iPad. Of course, you'll need an iPad, an iPhone, a camera, something for them to take photos with. And then if you do have an iPad, which is what we are doing, you will need an iPad mount for your tripod, or you'll just specifically get a tripod made for an iPad. I already have a tripod, of course, from filming videos, so we're gonna use my tripod, my ring light. If you choose to get a ring light, that's up to you, but you could totally do that. You can get a mini one like I have sitting in front of me now, or you can get the big one. So you can do that, and then just get a iPad mount for your tripod you already have. And then of course your app to do the photo booth. Ours is like called Mini Photo Booth, I think. It's worked great. Me and Patrick tested it last night. You can do your own little design at the bottom of the photo, all of that. So it's really cute. And then of course, if you want photo booth props, you can get those. We just got a couple of packs on Etsy, not on Etsy, on Amazon. So this one's really cute. It's like gold themed. It just has the rings and the team bride, team groom, champagne, the love glasses, and then this one has a little bit more color. It has like pinks, blacks, it has like a bow tie, things like that. So I didn't want to go overboard with the props, but I don't know, I really liked these because they sort of stayed with the gold, like elegant theme of our wedding. Random, but also if you're doing a sparkler send-off or whatever you're doing for your send-off, if you're having a send-off, confetti, bubbles, sparklers, whatever it might be, of course, be sure to buy them. That is one thing that you probably forget about because it's just not on the top of your mind, you know? So be sure to have sparklers if that's what you're doing. That is what we are doing. My wedding planner has a lighter, but if you don't have a wedding planner, just make sure someone has a lighter. Another random sort of thing that I needed for my wedding is a pack of inflatable air guitars, which you could totally get for the photo booth. That would be funny. But me and my dad are doing, which I guess it's not a surprise anymore because my wedding's already over when you guys are seeing this, but me and my dad are doing a father-daughter dance that's kind of funny, and then someone will throw us an air guitar. It'll be great. So I had to get air guitars, and then the cheapest one was in a 6-pack. So I was like, all right, whatever. So we have plenty of air guitars if anyone ever needs one. So that's one thing. A cake cutter, a cake cutting knife, and toasting flutes are being provided by our caterers. That wasn't something that was super important for us to keep, but if it is for you, if you want ones that are personalized, just remember to look on Etsy or Amazon or anything. Michael's has them, places like that. Just if that's something that you want to have to keep, definitely be sure you look into that and, you know, get it. A Snapchat filter. So of course you saw the signs that I got printed for every table about our Snapchat filter. Of course you want to buy a Snapchat filter if you have signs like that. So we got one from Etsy. She made it for me pretty quick. It just says, I'll insert it right here. It just says best day ever, Caitlin Patrick, 10/26/19, like everything else in this whole video. And you basically just upload it to Snapchat, pay for the amount of location or amount of square footage you want, and they will approve it. Chargers. So if you don't know what a charger is, it's like the charger plates that are underneath your real plate of food, and it just makes the tables look nicer. You can rent these usually from your caterer or from a rental company, but they are pretty pricey if you do that. I would recommend renting them if you can find them for $1, I don't know, or less, but I was not able to find cheap ones that I liked enough, that had enough in quantity available to rent. So I ended up purchasing some from Dollar Tree actually. And that was another thing that went wrong, you know, wedding stuff. So our wedding is on Saturday, it's out of town, so we have to leave Thursday, and most everyone else is leaving Friday. And I ordered 120 charger plates from Dollar Tree online, shipped to the store. They said they would get here by Monday. I called the store and they were like, oh, our truck doesn't get here till Friday. So I'm like, not gonna work. The girl in the store was like, we have 300 though. Why did you even order them online in the first place? And I'm like, I have no idea. I just never expected that my little small town Dollar Tree would have 300 gold charger plates. So she was like, yeah, I'll just put them aside for you. So I ended up having to buy 2 sets of charger plates, and then I'll cancel the online order. It's a mess, but they're really pretty and they're $1 a piece, and you don't need some crazy expensive charger plate. I mean, it's underneath a plate, people, I mean, it just makes it look nice for photos. That's really it. So I definitely recommend Dollar Tree or something like that, or if you're just looking for a basic charger plate, and then you own them, and you could even let your friends lend them for their weddings or whatever, rent them out, I don't know. So that's what I did. I did forget to mention, we did get wedding menus printed. We didn't get one for everyone because that's kind of a waste of money, to be honest. No one really cares that much about a menu. But pro tip here, if you don't want to spend money on 120 wedding menus because no one's gonna look at them, I mean, they're gonna be like, oh, that's cool, can't wait to eat that, throw it away at the end of the night. A waste of so much money. Just again, go on Etsy, buy a little PDF for a couple dollars, edit it to your menu, upload it, or call Staples, have them print that PDF that you just edited for literally like 65 cents a paper, like, cause mine were able to print 2 menus per page. I just spit everywhere. And it's really convenient, and all we're gonna use these for is maybe 1 table just for photos prior, but definitely on Patrick and I's sweetheart table just for photos, literally just for photos for 65 cents. Yes, I'll do that. It just makes it look a lot nicer, and it's definitely not something you have to do, but if you want to remember your menu and have it just somewhere documented in a photo, that's a great way to do that. As far as my bridesmaid proposal gifts, it's kind of wedding related. This video is getting a little long, but I just got boxes from Amazon, the little crunchy paper filling from Amazon. I got them a clear glass, and then I put their name on it with my Cricut machine that I have and use. If you don't, you could just buy personalized ones on Etsy. I also got them little bath bombs, a cookie from Etsy that was so freaking cute, and they tasted really good too. I was surprised, honestly, with like the shipping and all of that, but they tasted really good with our date on it and everything. And then of course the card that said, will you be my bridesmaid? I gave them those so long ago though, now almost a year and a half. Crazy, but yeah. All right, so I think that might be everything except like bridesmaids dresses. I will insert a video maybe of the bridesmaid dresses or something, but they are just like a dark beige, but they're a little bit sparkly, very pretty, love them, and they're pretty flattering on everyone, so I'm really excited to see all of my bridesmaids in them. All right, guys, I really do think that is everything. I am so out of breath now and like tired because I've been like talking at you guys for so long, but I really hope that this video was helpful for you brides out there. There is so much to think about, so my heart goes out to you guys if you are planning a wedding currently, because trust me, I get it. It is so stressful and there's just so much on your mind 24/7. So I hope that you guys have the best of luck in your wedding planning and purchasing all of these. This is the fun part. The purchasing, I mean, it's not fun for your wallet, but it's fun picking out things that are gonna make your day so perfect and make the people who are part of your day feel special. And that's really what it's all about. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and let me know. Even though my wedding planning process is almost over, I really like weddings, and like I said, I did do a little bit of wedding planning on the side. So if you guys have any other suggestions or requests about wedding planning or anything like that, let me know in the comment section down below. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye, guys.